Alright, so now I was over grasping and with all this impression, it was crazy first impression over that premium box. Now it's time to share the tea. So let me ask you this question. Have you been on YouTube so far and see anybody, absolutely anybody, test out any of the products from the March premium box? No? You said no? Well, you want to see how they work? Keep watching this video. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Ruthie. Thank you so much for clicking on this little face right here. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming by. I don't know who or what brought you here, what video you were watching before you got over here, but thank you so much for clicking on this one. Go thank it or them for me and permit me to say you are welcome. So you see the title of this video. After seeing the first impressions of this amazing box, like I said, I must repeat myself again. This has got to be the most exciting box that I've had in a long time from Boxycharm. As to why I love the fact that I switched. When I saw what was coming in the month of April, that was the reason I switched. But I had no idea this what was in the March Boxycharm box, and I am so here for it. I'm so excited. But of course, I don't want this video to be over a certain amount of time. So I'm gonna get glammed using every single product that I've shown you guys from that premium box, which includes the brushes. I'm gonna be using the brushes with the palette that's inside this box right here. We are going to be wearing this foundation from Becca with this primer from Too Faced. Those are all the products. We're also going to be putting this bad boy on our lips. We're going to be putting this bad boy on our lips, and we're going to be lining our lips with this. So every single product you guys saw in this premium box is about to be featured in one video. And I'm also going to be creating a look with these amazing pencils from Kokie Professionals Cosmetics that I won from a recent giveaway. So if you guys want to see me get glammed and review this entire box, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so when your girls start posting, you can be the first one to know. Without further ado, let's get into this amazing and long-awaited review. The last time I was recording a video, my neighbors were playing such loud music that when I posted the video, YouTube put me up for a copyright claim. And now my neighbor is doing this again. So I really hope that this time the music is so low that you can't even hear it. But anyway, let's get into this review real quick. So as you can see, my brows are semi-done and I did the cleanup work underneath. So it's now time for us to get into this palette here. And I also decided I wanted to use two of these pencils, not this one, wrong pencil. Two of these pencils. I'm going to use the purple one to match what I'm wearing right now. And of course the black one is going to go underneath on my waterline. What I also found is that these pencils, they are all sharpener friendly, which is spot on. I really love that. So, alright, we're going to get into the first review and it's going to be on the palette. Let me just pull y'all up a little closer so y'all can see what's really going on. Alright, so now that you are all up close and personal, hi, how you doing? So now, let's see. We're trying to make sure that our base is 100% non-creasable. There's no creases underneath here. Alright, so y'all would have remembered this little palette right here that came in the last Boxycharm base box that I had. So we're going to take just one quick shadow from here just to make sure that our base is nice and smooth. And it has just a little bit of color because I don't want the base to look just this white, you know what I mean. So I'm going to take a brush and I am going to take the brown shadow, and by this palette is very, very pigmented, so it's gonna pick up on a lot of color. So we're gonna just take that brown right there, and we're gonna put it onto, I should have actually went with a lighter one, but hey, we already here, so we're gonna keep going. Alright, I am now satisfied with the base. It looks nice and brown. So now what we're gonna do is to create a nice eye look, starting with the, I want to go with a purple pencil, and this is what it looks like. That's what the purple looks like. Kind of looks like blue and not so much purple. The outside shows that it's purple, but the shade itself looks a little blue, but hey, that's cool. So we're gonna use this, and it glides. Let me just show y'all how nice it glides. So wow, it really does glide on velvet smooth. I like. If I want to, I can go thicker than that. So we're gonna go a little thicker. I like how it's nice and it glides on. Very nice, very smooth. Perfect item to create a wing. If you ask me, I would say that these pencils are like multi-purpose. Okay, I'm going a little too much overboard, but it does glide on nice. We're gonna use our concealer brush to smoothen that out, clean that up, and get it nice and smooth, like a straight line. There we go. Alright, so now we created our purple liner. Actually, I was supposed to put this on first before I put on the liner, but hey, we here. So now I'm going to take this brush. I'm gonna test out the first brush today. I actually should have used this one for the brown that I did. I don't know, my head's all over the place today. I really don't know what's going on. But we're gonna take this little brush here. It's a very smooth brush that you can take to like add on your shimmers, whether it is for a cut crease or not. And I'm gonna take, let's see, which shimmer do I want to go with? Since we are done with the purple vibe, I think I'm gonna go with this one here. This one here is called, you can see it better there, right? This one's more a lot. This one is silver and it's more like white. So this one is called Starlight, and I'm going to attempt to put that on. Ugh. So a lot of follow. I like to put these things on with my finger instead of a brush. But since we're testing out this brush, it's just best we go there, right? Now let's see how can we put this on our lid. I actually like the way the brush is putting it on. This looks pretty good. Would you look at that? That looks really neat. I didn't see this coming, guys. I did not see this coming. This is pretty cool. Like I said, this is a perfect brush. Like, if you went into cutting the crease, it's perfect. It'll go over the purple liner a little bit, but don't worry, we can clean that up. As you can see, I sharpened it. I use a regular sharpener to sharpen it, so now we're just gonna go back in with the purple just to clean up where the silver hit. Even though it's okay. That is it's just sitting very pretty on top of the brown with the silver. It doesn't look so bad. It really don't look that bad. This is like thoroughly showing up on my eyes without it, and it's pigmented. Look how much is going up on the eyelid. That looks so good. I love how it looks. It looks really good. So far we've used our giveaway pencil. We have used the palette and we've used the brush. Obviously, I'm gonna take another shade from here for my inner corner highlight because this is not complete without the inner corner highlight anyway. So now we are going to move on to the skin. So what I'm gonna do is cut the camera and I am going to moisturize, because if y'all really think that I'm gonna be using this primer without moisturizing, wait, hold on one second. Not yet. We gotta go in with this first. Come on. We're gonna go with this thing first. This is the Kokie Illuminating. It's an eye serum and primer, and y'all could see that I just couldn't get the product out too right. I don't know why, but just as gently pat a thin layer around the eye area for external use only. So let's try this again. We're gonna put it back on our hand right here. It says to use a very thin layer. So now we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it under the eye. Okay, okay. I now see why they say thin layer. I took a little too much. That's all. That's all. That is all. It don't do nothing extremely significant, but neither does the eye cream that I use anyway, so okay. I don't know if that's the mixture of the concealer. Wait a second. This thing is giving me a little bit of oh, I see where the illuminating word comes from. It's making my under eye shimmery. Therefore, I guess that's the reason that it's illuminating. It's supposed to like brighten up the under eye, and they say you can wear it separately by itself or you can wear it underneath your foundation, whichever one you choose. Alright, so with that, I am gonna go moisturize the face for I show y'all the skin work of this makeup. Alright, we're back and it's time for us to apply our primer. I did moisturize and put on my last set of serum, and of course I did not use my eye cream. Wow, which is almost done. Got pretty good uses out of this. When I didn't have a primer, I was really digging into these products. So now we are going to dig into the Too Faced Proactive Nourishing Hangover Primer. Now, when I say this is like, what's the word I'm looking for? When I say this is high-end, this is a high-end. If y'all didn't see the unboxing, the damn thing got a pump, y'all. It's got a pump. Pump, for crying out loud, like what the hell. All right, so we're gonna take just a little bit onto our hand right here. We take just enough. I think that's enough, and we're going to apply that to, first of all, it smells very lovely. I love the way it smells. Let's see how it feels on the face. Oh my god, it's so good. it when it squirts on your hand, it feels like a watery kind of base, but when it rubs in, oh, it feels so good. It feels like a moisturizer to the point where I didn't even have to use the moisturizer. I shouldn't even have to use the moisturizer with this. This feels very, very moisturizing. I love the way it feels on the face. It feels really good. Ooh. Ah. And it smells awesome. It smells really good. Really, really good. Okay, now we got that into the face. It does, my face does feel moisturized. But like extra moisturized, because this primer is like not just a primer, but it's moisturizes very nicely. It goes in there very nicely. Okay, so now that we have that on, it's time for us to put this on. Listen, I'm kind of scared, and I think y'all know why. Because like I said in the review, the only thing that concerned me was, is this going to be my skin? And I don't know if it is, but there's only one way to know, and that is to try the whole thing on. So this comes with a pump as well. This is from Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. It is in the shade Maple. So I'm gonna squirt some of that on my little heart plate I have here. Let's see. All right, it's coming up. Let's shake that up again. It's not coming up as much as I thought it should. It's taking a long time, like. Coming up kind of thick. Anyway, that's what it looks like right here. We're gonna use this for now. If we need more, we'll build up. It says full coverage, so the necessity of building up shouldn't be there at all, I guess. But I gotta also clean off my brush that I did my cleanup work for my brows, because obviously I'm gonna need some of that foundation to do the cleanup work of my brows above. So let's go in, y'all. Let's go in. We're gonna take some of this foundation and clean up the brows above me right here. First impression, it feels creamy, unlike my my Maybelline. The Maybelline feels a little bit more like of water base. This one does not feel like that. That's just the first impression of cleaning up my brows with it. It feels different from other foundations that I've used, especially to the foundation I currently use. It feels very, very different. It feels thick. It feels nice and thick. For some reason, I am kind of convinced that this might be my skin tone, but now let's put it onto the whole face and see what it do. We take one dollop hair and put it on a brush, and here we go. That's just one side covered. The coverage looks nice. It's just one face. The other side of my face. Coverage. Not bad at all. I keep looking towards the camera to see exactly what I'm getting here. Now, when it comes to my forehead, I tend to use a lot less product. So the rest of it, I'm just gonna take it and put the rest of it on my forehead. See what it do. I think I'm gonna have to wait to see what happens when this oxidizes, to see if it's going to oxidize to my skin tone or if this is gonna be a lot lighter than I expect it to be or not. I really don't know what to expect. I mean, I was excited that I got a foundation, but now I don't know what to expect at all. Just to show proof to y'all, the whole foundation here finished. All of it. It feels kind of light. The coverage is very nice. Kind of looks like a good match to my skin tone as well. But you know what I think? I think it would be better for me to show y'all what it's gonna look like for the finished product. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut the camera right here, and when I come back, the next item we are going to try on is going to be the lips. Alright guys, the whole face except the lips, because that's the last thing I have to look after. As you can see, ooh, listen, when I said I wasn't too excited about this product, I'm taking it back. Look at my eyes. First of all, there are 5 of them in here, and I used the 3 of them on my face. The silver one, this one right here, Starlight, is on my eyes. This one called Gold Aura is on my inner corner, and this one is, y'all see the highlight? I've never had a highlight that when you look and when you look away, it just disappears. The word illuminating suits this thing. Alright, so with that being said, it is time for us to get into the lips real quick. I had to put the rest of this face together with my daughter sleeping on me. Big up all the mothers who are huge pushers, doing what they do and still have to look after the babies. Alright, so it's time for us to get into the last product from the box. It is, oh my god. It is this amazing product here, this liquid lip balm and this lip liner. So of course we're going to do the lip liner first. Let's get this show on road. Lip liners first. All right, let's go. Glides on very nice. Glides on nicely, but this is exactly what I was talking about when I do lip liners. This color is not for me. Lip liners that are not dark enough to accentuate my lips is not for me. So I guess I'm taking back the fact that I said this was the least exciting thing. Now this is. That I would definitely choose that if I had the choice to make. But this lip liner ain't it. The only plus I would give it is that it glides on very, very smoothly on the lips, but the downfall for me is the color. This is not my shade, not my kind of thing, not my kind of color, so I wouldn't give it too much of that. But anyway, y'all gonna hear all my stuff from scale of hell no to hell yeah and whatever. Alright, let's put this on over it and see what it looks like. Again, y'all just look at this one. It's so beautiful. Smells amazing. Let's put it on. Color's cute. Okay. Going all nude and everything. Don't you see it? But guys, this is the final look. This has got to be my very first review video where every single thing from one Boxycharm box was done in one video. So I wanted to come back by the end of the day to tell you guys about my thoughts, but I'm gonna actually come back at the end of the day to tell you guys about these two products here, because I really want to see what it do, how it work. It is now 12:30, so I've basically been wearing these two items for the last half an hour. They were on my face like around 12 o'clock. And my shift ends at 6, which is a very good timing. And after I'm finished at 6 o'clock, I still have to go and pick up my daughter afterwards and then come home. So I might be home like around 7:30, 8 o'clock. So this whole face might very well be an 8-hour wear. So when I come back at the end of the day, I'll tell you guys about my thoughts on this primer and this foundation. But before I tell y'all anything else about whether it's a hell yeah, hell no, depending on how long they last for, I must say that I am very impressed with the match. Listen, Boxycharm got it right this time. I mean, with this concealer here, it's very, very light. It's not a very light concealer that I would wear, but I made it work, which is a very good thing. But when I first saw this foundation, I was very skeptical as to whether it was going to match well. And I was looking at this and then looking at the Maybelline, and I'm like, this looks very, very light. But after wearing it and putting it on and matching it with everything else, it's actually a pretty good match. I do like it. It does feel very nice on the face. It says non-transferable and it says 24-hour wear. So I can't wait to come back at the end of the day to tell y'all exactly what I think about this. If it's a hell yeah or a hell no, soft yeah, soft no. And if it works well with this primer, if basically this primer is going to be like the whole replacement for what I already use here. Obviously, I would not buy this primer because it's very costly. I would still stick with this, but obviously because I got it in a box, it's like I'm not gonna like stop using it altogether. But so far, for a plus, I love the fact that this primer works not only as a primer but as a skincare, because when I put this on, first of all, it smells really good. If you have like smell issues when it comes to complexion products, then you probably might not like this, but it feels so good on the skin. It literally felt like I just put on a moisturizer. I usually use this. You see, I got good uses out of it. This is a matte balancing moisturizer that I use under every single foundation or every single routine that I do on a daily. So the fact that I put that on and then put this on and my face felt so moisturized, I'm very much impressed so far. But at the end of the day, I'll tell y'all how these two work together. But let me tell y'all about everything else. I'm not impressed because, like I said before, I am not down for lip liners that look too light or too close to my skin tone. It has to be a dark lip liner, like a dark brown lip liner, for it to really go whoa, you know what I mean? And this one, as y'all can see when I put it on, couldn't really see it. And honestly, when I first saw it, from the very first impression when I saw it, I kind of knew that it was going to do that. So this, I'm not gonna give it a hell no, because if another person lighter than me would wear it, it would look really good. It glides very nicely. So that, I'll give it a soft no. Not a hell no, but a soft no. Because honestly, I would not use this back again, because the lip liner, the color just doesn't work for me. So this is a soft no. With these brushes, let me tell y'all, off the bat, it's already a hell yeah. I used this one to do my inner corner highlight, and I used this one to put the silver on my eye, as you guys saw throughout the video, and they were so soft. They did the job real good. I love soft brushes, and the fact that it just picked up the product and just pat it on. I didn't have to wet, I didn't have to cut creases, none of that, and these brushes did the job well. So these brushes are definitely a hell yeah for me. All right, what are we moving on to next? My giveaway items. I am in love. I am so glad that I got a black lip liner, and I now see the reason how some girls are able to just open up and like, because I was able to try it with this and it worked, y'all. It worked. These glided on so neat, so nice, so velvet, so good, and I am in love with it. I love the colors. It looks really good. So for these velvet pencils, oh, and they are sharpener friendly. Come on, y'all, this is a hell yeah. I love this. I'm not just saying it because I want it in a giveaway, but I'm saying it because it's facts. I love these pencils. All right, what else do we got? Item number 4. Now, I don't really know exactly what this is supposed to do. I'm not really seeing it. Like, to be honest, I'm not seeing it. Because I already use an eye cream, I'm not seeing it. So I'm not sure what my vote on this is supposed to be, because I really don't see what the difference is. So for me, I would still use it after my eye cream is done, because I have like another eye cream in my drawer that I'm definitely going to be using after it. But to replace it, I'm not sure, because I'm not really 100% sure what the eye creams are supposed to do for me. I don't see the darkness under my eyes being illuminated or changing after using any of the eye creams. So for this, I'm not giving it a hell yo. I'm not giving it a hell, oh my god, I'm not giving it a hell no. I'll more stick to a soft yeah, because I'm still gonna use it and incorporate it into my makeup routine. As for this, my first impression of this box, when I tell y'all that I wasn't so excited about it, and this would honestly be the one thing that I would not choose, I am eating up all of my words, because if you look at my eyes, you look at the inner corner highlight, and you look at the highlight, this is a damn hell yeah. Oh my god, apart from that Morphe palette that I use with all those highlighters, this is another game changer. I love the fact that they call it Illuminating. My god, it's absolutely amazing. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and wow. Okay, just wow. I know you guys are seeing like my smile lines are already breaking up. I actually asked a few persons before, what can you use to you know, to prevent the breakage of the smile lines? And the answer is nothing. You can't do anything about it. I'm always smiling, always laughing. Cannot help if the smile lines break up first. I can't help it. I really can't help it. But that's the end of the video for now. But obviously, when I come back at the end of an 8-hour day, I'm definitely going to give y'all my thoughts on this foundation from Becca and this primer from Too Faced. So stay tuned to the all the way end right after this clip, and y'all are gonna see what are my thoughts on those two products. Alright y'all, so it is the end of my shift. I am about to go home and go and collect my daughter, but just before I do that, I want y'all to see how the foundation and the primer is looking so far. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Alright y'all, I am back. It is the end of the day, and right now, according to my watch, it is almost 7:45. So at the time that I started doing this entire face, it was honestly around 11:30-ish that I did the eyes. But if I'm to really put it on par, I would think that I had on the makeup and the primer, and this entire face I've had it on since like around 12 o'clock. So now it's time for me to give y'all the final thoughts of the two most anticipated products in this video. But before I get into it, there is one other product that was not reviewed on a hell no, hell yes scale, or soft yes, soft no scale, because it was. And I have my thoughts about this liquid lip balm here. Like when I unboxed it, at first it was like, oh my god. But then for some kind of strange reason, when I applied it on my lips, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't digging it. And then when I turned off the camera and I went to take out my pictures and I did my shots and I looked at it really closely, I was like, damn. I actually not just but I loved it. I mean, I'm just not that kind of girl that's all for the nude lip kind of thing, but I actually love the way this looked. I mean, the lip liner, I think personally could have been a little bit more darker, and I think I still stand by it when I say that it is a soft no, because it glided on nicely and it matched very well with this. But I would wear this over any lipstick. Could this totally replace my already go-to glosses? Abso-freaking-lutely. So my official thoughts after wearing this at the end of the day and taking out my pictures and editing them and seeing how it really looked in real time, this liquid lip balm is a hell yeah. I'm changing it. At first it was a soft yeah because I only liked it, and I am not this pinky kind of gal when it comes to the lips. I'm not really that kind of girl who wears stuff as light as this. But when I really took a good closer look at it, I actually loved the hell out of it. I really loved it. So this is definitely a hell yeah. Alright, time for me to tell y'all what are my thoughts about this. First of all, when I really looked at my face, it's not that much oily as you would speculate it to be. Lights really do exaggerate on the way the face usually looks. So it's not really oil that's on my face. It's actually more like sweat, but I am digging this. This is a natural glow. If I wear a primer and a foundation and it does not separate by the end of the day. It doesn't make me look like ExxonMobil by the end of the day, like oil and gas sector, kind of discovered a patch on my face. And my makeup is still all well put together. Trust me, this, no blotting. Absolutely no blotting was done during the course of the day because I saw absolutely no reason to blot with this. I love primers and foundations that does the damn job for an oily combination, girl. That is me right here. And if I can get a foundation that can keep my face looking well put together, as y'all could see, my face is still well put together after almost 8 hours, 8 solid hours. You really want me to say it? Both these products, the foundation and the primer, it's a hell yes! I now see why this was so anticipated by so many people and they loved it. A lot of people love this primer, makeup gurus and everybody. They just love this primer from Too Faced. And like I said, it works well as a moisturizer, and that's one of the best things that I love. This works like a skincare and a primer, and I love it. Only thing is that, I was thinking to myself, how am I going to use this foundation? Like, this here can easily replace my current foundation. The only thing is that it's way too special for me to actually wear this like on a daily basis. I would still utilize my current foundation, which is from Maybelline. This and this primer is definitely going to be for like exclusive days when I'm about to have a glam and go out and go somewhere nice and whatever, because I don't want these to finish, because combined, when you check the price for this, it's like $45 US. That's $9,000 for this, and this is almost $7,000. 7 and 7, 14 and 2. These two products here alone cost you almost $100 US. That's almost $20,000 combined. I am not using these on a daily basis, alright? I just can't do it. But yeah, pretty much everything from the Boxycharm Premium box for the month of March, except the lip liner, were all hell yes on the scale. The lip liner was a soft yeah. I wasn't really feeling it. But you know, I just remembered I never told y'all what was the rating for the entire box. Despite this box having one item in it that I did not quote unquote love or didn't really need per se, this entire box is still a hell yeah. 5 out of 6 products that I happen to love from this box, and I look at it and I still go, wow, damn, holy cow. If I can get a Boxycharm box that does that for me every single month, I'm taking it. That's it. That's the end of this video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to like, comment, and click the subscribe button before you leave, and turn on the notification bell, because there is so much more videos coming to you guys. Y'all don't even know how much more is coming. Turn on the notification bell, sis. We out here. We out here. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. In the meantime, y'all take really good care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.